Heard you'd moved on.
Yeah, I had.
Yeah, Josh he's been unwell.
Thought you looked a bit peaky. No offence.
I've looked better.
He's asked if he can stay here for a day or two to convalesce.
Never realised you two were so close.
Billy's been visiting me in hospital.
With my dog collar on.
It's really helped.
Aw. Do you know what? If he'd lived in the Holy Land, he would have been the cracking Samaritan, never mind the good one.
Hardly.
Look, I won't outstay my welcome. It's just till I get back on my feet.
Oh, it's fine by me. In fact, we were just trying to decide on a takeaway. Any preference?
I'm a bit strapped. I can't really afford.
Oh, it's all right. We can shout him a plate of food, can't we? Now, come on, then. Which is your favourite takeout?
Have you got some sort of death wish? There's only going to be one person doing any breaking off, and it's not going to be you, mate. You'll think that bloke on top of the cake got off lightly.
How can I go through with it feeling how I feel?
Right, listen, look, Sally kissed Kev on the run-up to my wedding, and I can't say I was doing cartwheels about it, but on the great scheme of things, it was probably just pre-wedding jitters.
Yeah, but you know I've been having me doubts.
Yeah, more than anybody, and most of them have been about the random position of chocolate biscuits.
Well, that's because I've been looking for excuses. You know, deep down, I know that we're both not right for each other. I've got to do it, mate.
All right, fair enough. What did she do to that Charlie bloke?
Caved his head in with a knick-knack.
Oh, I see. Well, before you tell her, make sure that you have a declutter.
Oh, put that hose down and come in. It's not safe.
No.
Joseph, get off that bin now. You're going to hurt yourself. Oh, not on the table.
Oh, supplies for the troops. You all right?
I feel like Custer at the Little Bighorn. If I was wearing a Stetson, there'd be an arrow through it.
All right, now, listen. Just calm down. Breathe.
I thought my own natural gravitas was sufficient to keep order, but turns out I don't need gravitas. I need a whip and a chair. Joseph, don't throw sand at her. Now, come on, you two. I've no authority whatsoever. I don't know what's happened to them.
So, you're going to give her the money, then?
Well, the sooner Hannah and your dad get the treatment, the better.
Well, I thought you weren't going to do anything hasty.
Well, she hasn't got time to wait around for me to hum and ha about this. Steve, her life is on the line.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway, listen. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Oh, great, another bombshell coming my way. Let me guess, you're going to remarry Dad and go over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
I think the second one is more appealing. No, it's about me and Johnny.
You haven't?
No! Well, not since the last time. But listen, I just wanted to make sure that you haven't let it slip to anybody. I know it's easily done.
Look, as colourful and unpredictable as your love life is, it's not one of my favourite topics of conversation.
Ditto. So you've not told us all?
No, of course I haven't. I mean, what would I say? Words still fail me now.
Hey, you want to be careful up there on the moral high ground. You're not used to it. You might get a nosebleed.
Here we go.
Oh, I'd never turn down a fish supper, me. Oh, no, we've run out of vino. I'll nip to Dev's and get one.
Sean,
It's all right, I know. Sauvignon Blanc.
listen, if you do run into anybody, could you just keep it under your hat about Josh staying here?
Why?
Well, but he's lost his flat, so technically he's homeless. I mean, you weren't keen on people knowing that. Neither's he.
My lips are sealed.
Thanks.
What happened?
He got into a brawl, damaged his eyesight.
Poor bloke.
Yeah, poor bloke.
I really appreciate you doing this.
But was this the plan all along?
No. I tried to call, but... Why did you stop coming to visit us?
Because I was wasting my time. You're no closer to feeling any remorse than you were before you were attacked.
Not true. You gave us a lot to think about. You're the only one who could help us through this.
Hey, love. I thought you were going for a lie down.
Found this on the mat.
It's from the test centre.
Well, go on then, open it. Not that I have the slightest doubt what it's going to say.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Well, welcome to the family, sis.
I told you, didn't I? I told you.
Easiest 57 quid I ever earned. Yeah, well, the next round's definitely on you.
Fair enough. Not here, though. I was thinking of going into town. Hot box, maybe?
Hot box. Oh,
You never used to be so fussy. You've been off your face in there many a time.
yeah, it's well dodgy.
We don't pick up from there anymore. Too much aggro.
Who asked you, Pops? It's a laugh. You ever been?
No, but you're not really selling it.
We'll have a top night. Nobody will mess with you while you and me. Come on, boys.
Daniel, can I have a word?
Yeah?
About Grandad. You'll catch up with you boys, all right?
What's up with my dad?
Nothing. I just don't want you rolling back to Sinead half cup. I don't want you to go out with that, son.
I'll do what I want. If I want to go out, I'll go out.
Just not with Cormac. He's bad news.
You never said this when you were recommending him to the bistro.
Yeah, well, maybe I should have. His dad's running Truman. Big-time drug dealer, not the sort of guy you want to mess with.
And you knew this?
Truman's the guy that put me in hospital. Almost killed me.
Have you seen Oliver's outfit?
No, Tracy's dealing with all that.
She's trying to dress him up in a kilt. He's walking down the aisle, not tossing a caber.
Well, don't worry about it.
She's trying to dress him up like some sort of doll.
Look, there might not even be a wedding, so just drop it.
What?
Forget it.
Well, how can I forget it now? Come on, what's up?
Where do I start?
Well, at the beginning. Oh, go on, go sit down. I'll get some drinks.
£5:30.
I can tell the time.
Cutting it a bit fine if you want to shift them baked goods. No one's going to pay full price for them now. I mean, whew, you could play snooker with them baguettes.
Blimey. It's like gunfight at the OK Corral in here. You're going to get it over with, Devon Draw.
Well, I'm good and ready.
Well, I've got nothing better to do. 3-ring circus at home. That's what comes, of course, when you appoint a clown as your ringmaster.
Who's this?
Brian. Kids are running riot and that idiot can't control them.
So don't you think you should go home and give him a hand?
No fear, no. Only thing that's going to get them kids off the ceiling is a tranquilizer dart in the neck.
Evening all. Why? You stalking out the reduced items again?
Has he been talking about... I am a vulnerable old lady just trying to stretch my pension a little bit further. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that.
Blimey, Sean. Planning a big night?
No, just having a quiet takeaway. There is 3 of us.
All right, got a +1.
What is this, 20 questions? They're not grilling you about the contents of your basket, am I, David?
Yeah, leave him alone. So what are you having for your takeaway there, Sean?
Not you and all. Fish and chips, if you must know.
Well, in that case, can I recommend a couple of thickly buttered baguettes to go with it?
No, thank you. Just the wine.
I don't know what I want.
Well, you've got to do what's right for you.
It kind of is right. You know, Amy's really pleased and make life easier if we were married.
What, because you've got a child? That's not a good idea, Steve, as we nearly found out the hard way.
Yeah, but you know, me and Tracy, we've got history.
Oh, that's one word for it.
There are worse women that could be married.
Name one who's not in an institution.
Be like trying on an old pair of slippers.
A pair of slippers you'd have to wear for life. Oh, don't mess Amy up again. It's not fair, Steve.
I know.
I suppose the question is, do you love her?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, why do you keep doing this? Randomly proposing to women you don't even love.
No, that was just you, because I did think I loved all the others.
Oh, cheers.
No, look, no, I wasn't being nasty. It's just me and you, we were a non-starter, weren't we? Because we didn't have any chemistry.
I see. Well, we might not have had chemistry or history, but biology wasn't a problem, as I seem to recall.
Oh, no, far from it.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. At least I'm good at summat. It's all most men have ever wanted off me.
Oh, don't be daft. You're lovely.
You just said we didn't have any chemistry.
Well, that's because we didn't get to know each other. Any bloke could be really lucky to be...
Oh, yeah, whatever. I've heard it all a million times. Oh, I fancy getting leathered tonight while I've got the chance. Our Toy's taking Oliver for an Indian head massage.
For what?
Oh, don't ask. But apparently it helps him sleep, so I'm not complaining.
You know what? I have a lovely single malt at home, which is perfect for an occasion just like this.
Right, well, what are we waiting for then? Come on.
Do it.
Steve.
Huh?
Did you speak to Tracy?
Oh, her and Amy are doing that freebie spa thing.
All right, OK. So do you fancy a pint then, or what?
No, because we're off.
We?
Yeah, Leanne's a bit upset, so we're going to drown our sorrows back at the flat.
I see you and Leanne. You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, we're all mates. Have a few drinks, a few giggles, maybe cry on each other's shoulders. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, please, girls, you can't do that in here.
It's not your house.
Oh, don't speak to Brian like that.
Oh, what? He won't bring us any presents.
Oh, what's happened? I thought they'd be all right when Joseph went. I thought they were just showing off.
Well, I think they're just a bit overexcited.
That's like saying the Visigoths were overexcited when they sacked Rome.
Any more of this nonsense, and you two are going over my knee, whatever age you are.
Not on my watch. Corporal punishment is both morally bankrupt and wholly ineffectual as a controlling mechanism.
Do you want your backside tanning?
No.
Do you want your backside tanning?
No.
Are you going to be good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love and patience will always win out over fear.
That's right.
Oh, and what about barefaced lies, Mr. Claus?
He's not Santa.
Santa?
You can stop pretending, because we know all about it, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Conning little gullible children.
What are you talking about?
Evelyn, please don't.
Telling them that you're Father Christmas and they won't get any presents if they don't behave themselves. Well, they know the truth now, but they're very, very angry.
You thought I was Father Christmas?
Yeah. You lied to her.
No, he didn't. It was me. It was my fault. Brian, wait!
You're paying yourself overtime.
Oh, you know me. I do it for love. Anyway, what's a bottle of wine and a box set when you've got PAYE to do? And let's face it, Peter would never get it done, would he?
Well, it's tough at the top. Glad I'm out of it.
What are you talking about? Your head honcho of the Rovers?
Yeah, well, I might not be there much longer.
Eh?
I've done something, love. Something I regret.
Well, that's not really narrowing it down, is it, Johnny?
I slept with Liz.
Oh. I see.
Was that all you got to say?
Well, I've had bigger surprises. Anyway, I thought the wind was blowing that way.
Yeah, well, it's not now. It was a while back, and I wish to God it hadn't happened. I was feeling lost after Aidan died. Not that I'd use that as an excuse.
I should hope not.
Things were bad with Jenny, as you know. Liz had a soft spot for me, and I found comfort where
Oh, and you are telling me this now because... Has your conscience got the better of you?
every day, but it's more than that. Someone's found out and they're trying to blackmail me.
What?
Steve! Steve! Tim, you've not seen him, have you?
Not really, no. He was knocking him back in the pub earlier. You tried ringing him?
Yeah, straight to answering machine. Thing is, I can hear music, but nobody's answering.
Well, Liz is working. But like I say, he was caning it in the pub. He'd probably just fallen asleep and left the radio on.
Well, we're going to have to wake him up. Tracy called me. Amy's in hospital.
She all right?
Yeah, she's fine. I think she's just hurt her arm, but Tracy asked me to take Steve down, so... Right. Need the spare key, mate.
Spare key?
Yeah, for the flat, the one you keep in the office. Go and grab it for us, will you?
All right, give us a sec. Carry on shouting and pressing the buzzer and that.
Steve!
It's just through there, door straight ahead.
Cheers. I'll sort those.
It's all right, I've got it. You don't have to feel guilty about him staying. I don't mind.
It's very good of you, but he won't be around for long, I promise.
He can stay as long as he likes. I know what it's like to need a friend. Besides, when he's back on his feet, he'll be a real catch for someone, him. I mean, Emma, she could do a lot worse.
Trust me, she's better off out of it.
Just because he's got sight problems. I mean, talk about an eye-opener. All right, bad choice of words. But I'm surprised at you. Thought compassion was your business.
It's nothing to do with his eyesight. He's got personal issues.
Like what?
I can't discuss it. He's not boyfriend material. Just trust me, all right?
I must admit, I half expected to see letters cut out of the paper.
Wish I could see the funny side.
Well, have you tried calling them back?
I can't make contact until I've got some sort of strategy together. Anyway, got one or two ideas who it might be.
Oh, yeah, who?
I can't say till I've got more proof. And I don't want you going off half-cock.
Well, I'm not going to say anything, am I? Not going to do anything either. Neither should you.
I can't just ignore it.
Well, I would. Is this all they've sent you?
I would say that's enough, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. Look, I mean, if they had photos, times and dates, then maybe, yeah, but this is no more than a guess I could have made.
Well, who's to say they haven't got proof?
Well, you're just going to have to sit tight and find out, aren't you? Look, Johnny, if you do nothing, they have to up the ante. And if they've got no ante to up, it means they've got no proof. And you, old man, are in the clear.
Got it. Steve! Steve! It's Peter and Tim, Steve!
What are you playing at? Shouting down my flaming ear hole like that for?
Yeah, I'm trying to wake him up. He won't hear us over Luther Vandross.
Yeah, well, when he does, you give him a gentle shake. I don't want my flaming eardrum perforating.
We were, the thermostat's broken.
Steve.
Well, it was. It was really warm in here. This is what it looks like.
Save it. Tracy, your fiancée, she's at hospital with Amy. She's had an accident.
Why? What's happened?
Well, if you get some clothes on, we'll go find out, shall we?
I'll get me.
Well, he did say that his thermostat was broken.
I'll tell you what, Maria's got a cheek.
Nah, she's just looking out for herself.
Exactly. She's being selfish after everything Audrey's done for her.
Well, devil's advocate. But Maria's where she was exactly 10 years ago. So if I was in her shoes, I mean, yeah, they'd pinch like hell. But I'd probably be doing the same.
You don't mean that.
I'm just being honest. And if Maria was paying big bucks, I mean, she could headhunt me anytime.
What about family loyalty?
Listen, my loyalty lies with my family. I mean, the kids come first, and I'm sure my gran would understand that.
You reckon?
Listen, my gran chose a gigolo with built-up shoes over her own daughter, who ripped Gail off not once, but twice.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose.
My gran's not daft. I mean, if she tried playing the family loyalty card with me, she'd need a passport and 3 weeks of luggage for the guilt trip I'd send her on.
Sure I can't tempt you? My round?
No, we're fine, thanks.
OK, well, if you change your mind, you know where I am.
Decent guy.
Yeah. Yeah, most of my friends are. Look, you can stay here until I find you some appropriate accommodation, but then once I have...
I understand. Thank you.
The best way you can thank me is by keeping a low profile. The last thing I want is you upsetting David. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I mean it, because if he sees you, then...
I get it. I'll stay indoors. I don't want to bother anyone else. Just wish I could turn back the clocks.
Why?
I'm a mess. Ruined everything.
I'll get your bed in.
Please don't judge me.
I'm not. I told you, you're the one who has to recognise what you did. Nobody else's opinion matters.
Steve, where have you been? I have been phoning you and phoning you.
Well, car broke down. Kev had to come and get me. Then my phone died. And... Where's Amy?
In X-ray.
Well, what's happened?
Well, she slipped, Steve. Just getting into the jacuzzi and smacked her elbow.
Is it serious?
They think it might be a complex fracture. She couldn't move it. She was in agony.
It's all right.
Do you know, it was horrible seeing your kid in so much pain. I was going out of my head.
Well, yeah, I'm here now.
Oh, doctor, can I have a quick word with you?
Look, I promise I'll come clean about Leanne. Just not now, you know. You can see the state traces in, so just give you some breathing space. Keep it to yourself, yeah?
I'd be more worried about my kid if I were you. You need to go and see her. The rest can wait. For now.
Still to come tonight, we join Joanna Lumley as her remarkable Silk Road adventure continues next. Then we've a brand new addition to your Wednesday night. Peston is here at 10:45.